What's up and welcome back everyone, it's the Action Figure Freak once again with another Star Wars Saturday. And damn, today I've got you the Star Wars Black Series ARC Trooper 5's unboxing review, whatever. Man, that one is one of the most well-known clones from the Clone Wars series back then. So a big part of childhood, and it looks so amazing. So yeah, today I've got you the review of this figure. So for now, let's stop the talking for a second and get this thing opened. And here we got him right out of the box, giving you a quick 360 as always at first. So you can see the figure for yourself a little bit better and just keep an eye out for all these details. The paint job on this one is amazing. So for real, one of the best Black Series paint jobs I had so far. And I mean, since Fives is one of the OG clones, it's just amazing to finally have that in the collection. We're going to start, as always, with the articulation at first. I'm going to show you these as quick as possible and detailed enough. Okay, and here we are already on the articulation, starting off with the double-sided neck joint. We also get a upper chest swivel, which is pretty good. Inside of here, we get butterfly joints, but sadly, no ball jointed shoulders. One jointed swiveled elbows, as we know it, as always. And sadly, a horizontal hinged hand on the left side, but at least we got on the right side a vertical hinged one. Also, moving forward here, we get these gun holsters, which are looking absolutely amazing. You see the legs are blocked as well as from the armor, as also from the skirt he's wearing. We get the swivels and the one-jointed swiveled knees, and pretty poorly articulated vertical hinged feet as well as foot swivels. But for you guys, the horizontal hinged hand wouldn't be that much of a problem if he even got trigger fingers, but he doesn't. Like, what the fuck, Hasbro? And keep in mind, guys, if you want to get this figure, the shoulder pads are blocking the arms, kinda. Not too bad, but it's still a problem. And just so everyone sees it before getting this figure, that's mostly all the stretch this figure can do in the legs. The armor is already blocking the joints really bad, but like that's mostly from the skirt here. That's a little sad. But just to show you a few more details on this figure, uh, just the overall paint of the helmet, of the armor, and the shoulder pads. That's a definitive look. We even can put the visor down. I mean, it's not much, but it's pretty cool. And the Fives head under it also really works fine. I mean, that's pretty sure a reuse, but like the beard and the five on his head. And I was always nitpicking on the panels on the forearms here, but they actually painted the buttons. That looks really amazing. So much love to detail. But now, guys, it's time to get into the hot phase of this video, and that's actually the rating 1 to 10. What do I think of the figure? I already told you most of my problems with it, but like, just look at that pose. It's one of the best poses you can pull off with that figure. But like the details and the paint job on this figure is just really, really good. And I mean, I still paid 40 euros for this, which is overpriced. Uh, but still, I don't really regret it. That's a good sign. And I also have to say, I came to the absolute limits of posing this figure while trying. But that's actually mostly because of the skirt. But that's another problem. Like the skirt isn't mostly the biggest problem. Another problem is that you can't really reach the legs through that skirt. So it's really hard if you want to use the upper leg swivels, and you can't really reach them. You can't really grab them. It's sometimes really hard to get a good pose off this. For example, just look at this pose and keep an eye on these shoulder pads. I wanted to make his arms straight to the front, into a shooting position, but it wasn't really possible because of the shoulder pads were blocking his bicep section. And also, another problem was that the left hand wasn't vertical hinged and he didn't even have a trigger finger. Like the gun just kind of floats in his hand. That happens way too often, so that's a little sad. To get to the actual rating, it's really hard, as always. But I think I'm just sticking with a 8.5 rating. I know it sounds stupid, even though for the things I said before, it is a really, really bad articulation. I mean, it's just a classic clone body, and just some modified pieces on there. But these pieces block him. So it would hurt too much to get this figure a rating under 8, but it just looks so freaking amazing. And like a pose like this, you can't really do anything wrong. So I think I'll just stick with the rating 8 out of 10, just mostly because the figure gave me so much joy and overall looks really good. And I mean, the trigger finger, you just can cut between the figures, that won't damage it too much. But if you consider buying this figure, I could almost promise you you won't regret it because of just the overall good look on this. And since that's pretty much all for today, I hope you could all like and subscribe for more like this. Have an absolutely awesome day. And now it's finally time to say, action out!